Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video we get to celebrate the second Arakni Demi hero that has been spoiled, Arakni Tarantula. We're going to talk about it, all the abilities, kind of what it means for the hero as a whole, Arakni Marinette as a whole, and also get your thoughts and opinions as well. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. If you're a long-standing supporter, thank you so much as always. Feel free to check out everything down below, Discord, all that good stuff. We'll be doing the scarf for a scarf giveaway this week. I just got to put everybody into a big wheel so it's even and I can pick the winner. And then also, I have had a couple people ask me for Arakni gameplay. At the time you were watching this, Go Again Gaming, as over his channel, he's putting out my first match in the league that means nothing. I played against a Prism. It was a really good game, one of the better games I've played. So if you want to check that out, it should be coming out today. If not today, it's probably tomorrow. But definitely check that out. And I'll also, every time that I do a gameplay through that and he actually streams it and puts it on his channel, I'll link it down below. Hopefully I remember to do that. If not, please comment, tell me it's not in the description, and I'll try to add it later. But we'll get right into this. We have Arakni Tarantula, the second out of, sixth Demi hero that has been shown for Arakni and Marinette. The other day we had Black Widow, and today is Tarantula. So again, when you transform into this at the beginning of Arakni Marinette's in phase, if an opponent is marked, you become a random agent of chaos. If you were to roll a 5 out of your random dice, you would turn to Arakni Tarantula for your next defensive turn as well as your next offensive turn. Whenever a dagger you own hits a hero, they lose 1 life. Once per turn, attack reaction, discard an assassin card. Target dagger gets +3. At the beginning of your end phase, return to the brood. So really cool stuff here. First thing I want to talk about is the attack reaction. As you can see, it seems like the +3 is pretty consistent, at least with the first two Demi heroes. It's just what do they care about. We had Black Widow, who cared about stealth attacks. Arakni Tarantula cares about daggers, and then we might end up seeing something along the lines, maybe, you know, another Demi hero cares about contract. Maybe another Demi hero cares about something else, and so we might get that consistent +3, but maybe just different things that it can add on to. But regardless, this is a really cool ability. This has some really good synergy with other cards, and I'll bring it up here, like Flick Knives. Really good synergy with that, because whenever a dagger you own hits a hero, they lose 1 life. So you technically could, this is just a random play, you could swing your first dagger for 1. Let's say they say no blocks. You could discard a card as an attack reaction to give your dagger +3. It'll go up to 4. Like, let's just say it's Spider's Bite. And then if they say no more further blocks, another attack reaction you could do, you could Flick Knives your other dagger. It would deal 1 damage from Flick Knives. The dagger is hit, so now you'll deal an additional damage on top of that, because it'll deal 2 instead of 1 because of Arakni Tarantula's ability. And then the current dagger that's on the chain will deal 4 plus an additional 1. So you have basically a 2-card 7 off of nothing but daggers. And that's pretty crazy when you think about it. Really, really good value. This also will cause people, usually you couldn't go to 1 on Flick Knives. Definitely couldn't go to 1, if not 2, because they can kill you unpreventable unless you have a way to gain life. Tarantula can make that even worse. If you see Tarantula twice in a game, your opponent basically can't go to 4, because if you somehow get Tarantula, even if it's through a lucky roll, you can kill them very easily, right? So the daggers is very, very good for that. It obviously also has pretty good synergy with Tarantula Toxin, the newest card that has been spoiled. As an assassin attack reaction, choose 1 or both. Target dagger gets +3, and then target card defending an attack with stealth gets -3 block this turn. So some people are speculating that we might get a dagger with the keyword stealth on it. Now, that would be very interesting to me. I could see that happening. If it does, I hope that we end up getting a chaos dagger with stealth, similar to how Beckety Mistblade was new signature dagger. I think Arakni Marinette should have their own signature dagger, because if you gave like Uziri or New a stealth dagger, it would just be pretty nuts, right? So regardless, I hope we get something like that, because that could end up just like making this Demi hero even better. Because if you imagine if we have a dagger with stealth, because it says defending an attack with stealth, not a dagger with stealth, or not a attack action card with stealth. So odds are we could potentially get a dagger with the keyword stealth on it. If we did, you could go into a 3-card hand with Tarantula, and let's just say the 3rd card is any assassin card. You swing Spider's Bite for 1. Let's say they block it just to prevent the extra value you're getting from Tarantula. You play Tarantula Toxin, choosing both, making Spider's Bite be 4, and then also shredding the block 3 that they blocked on it. And then you discard your last attack to give it another +3. So all of a sudden that dagger is coming in for 7, which would be pretty nuts. An on hit, deal an additional damage. So you basically have a 3-card 8, which is a little bit below rate, but what this does and what Black Widow does is it really puts you in a terrible position when you're at single life totals against Arakni Marinette, or just this hero in general. Similar to how Nu can really threaten to kill you even at like high single life totals, low teens. It seems like Arakni Marinette's going to have a very similar ability as well. Again, this has very good synergy with most of your daggers. It even could have some good synergy with Gravenclaw potentially. Being able to flick away Gravenclaw, dealing 2 damage, then bringing it back and doing it again. Also, Gravenclaw would now come in for 3 if you were attacking with it and they let it hit. It would hit for 3 at least. Nerve Scalpel, Orbital Cast, Scale Peeler, so on and so forth. So really, really interesting to see kind of what we get in terms of a dagger for Arakni Marinette, just a Chaos Dagger in general. I would very much like to see a Stealth Dagger, and I think, professional YouTuber here, I'm going to move this back over again and bring that up for a second. I think that the way Tarantula Toxin is worded, I think it is a good chance we'll get something with the stealth keyword on a dagger, since it does say target card to feign an attack with stealth, not just an attack action card with stealth, but we also could have a Demi hero that somehow attacks and has the keyword stealth. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Or we might have cards that give cards the stealth keyword. That's another possibility as well. Like you could play, I don't know, I'm just going to say a random card, Command and Conquer, which would be insane. Maybe it's a target assassin card, gain stealth. If you're playing like Leave No Witnesses, and then you play an attack reaction that says choose one, and maybe it says give +3 or give this attack stealth. You could potentially have something like that. Regardless, this is a really cool ability. The art is just so gnarly. I cannot wait to get these in Marvel. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I think this is a really cool thing. The last thing I'll say on it, and this is what I said, I think, last video, I really do think all 6 Demi heroes are going to have a very relevant ability on hit effect or something of the sort. Like I don't think we're going to get any duds. I think all 6 of them are going to have very good abilities, because Arakni Marinette already has a solid ability, right? Your attacks with stealth that are attacking a marked hero get +1, and when this hits, this gets go again. That's a really good ability, especially if you can consistently mark. If we got a dagger that had stealth and marks on hit, that would just be insane. Anyway, because that base ability on Marinette is so strong, or decently strong, all your Demi heroes, their abilities have to equal what Marinette can do. Because let's just say in a world we had 3 Demi heroes that had a far worse ability than Marinette, that would just make the hero like really crappy. Like you'd never want to transform, because why would you want to transform into something worse? You know what I mean? So I think LSS, and just as my opinion, I think they made all 6 Demi heroes to have an equal or better ability than Marinette. So it puts the opponent in a weird spot of they don't want you to transform, right? So we'll have to see how it goes. I'm really excited about it. I think they're going to be doing one a day, it seems like. And for anyone that has noticed, they put it out at the exact same time both days. So depending on what your time zone is, they're putting it out at 6 Eastern, so 3 Pacific, and then GMT time, it would be, I'm doing math in my head, 11 p.m. So, do the time zone however you see fit for that. But it seems like they're putting out at the same time every day, and we should get 6 in a row, which would put us at Saturday or Sunday for the sealed primer, which is probably where they're going to reveal the rest. And then we have to wait a whole month pretty much for additional spoilers. I think spoilers don't start back up until January 15th or something like that. I know my spoilers January 16th. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'd love to hear it from you. I'm super excited. I come home every day just waiting to see what the next drop's going to be. So it's a really fun thing to have for us to enjoy. And I'm glad LSS is doing it this way. It's really, really cool. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. If you like this type of content, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not me, it's completely fine. Go to another creator, leave a like, comment, subscribe on their stuff. Let's get more people seeing this game, especially with such a cool set coming out. And yeah, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night and stay safe.